You broke free of their opinions of you. You do what's best for you, and you live your life to the fullest. And you don't care what people have to say or think about your life, because this is your life. Nobody is in charge of what you do in your life. Nobody is in charge of what you say in your life. Nobody is in charge of your inside home. Nobody is in charge of being in your business. Nobody's in charge of their own opinions of you, because their opinions mean nothing. You broke free of the prison of people trying to belittle you, people trying to take advantage of you, free of so much in your life, chosen ones. And you should be very happy and you should be very proud, because it took you a lot. It took you a lot. It wasn't easy for you, because see, once you are manipulated for so many years, once people downgrade you for so many years and say things about you that you start thinking is real, and you cut people off that just dogged on you, that broke you, that made up lies about you, lied about your character, those people that tried to dismiss you from this world to make themselves feel better, to boost their egos, because listen, you were in the way. You were in the way because they didn't like it when you would come around and people gave you attention, because these people need a lot of validation and they do not like when attention is taken away from them. And you're not like that, okay? You're somebody that just goes into rooms. You're somebody that just goes places, and you are yourself. You don't have to fake it. You're who you are. And that's what really triggers people and pisses people off about you, because you're truly who you are. You are not sitting here wearing a mask. You're not sitting here being something that you're not. You're who you are. And see, people get burnt out because a lot of people watch you behind closed doors and they try to see how you do things, and they try to be like you in a weird, crazy way. Okay? This is for family, for friends, coworkers even. You've dealt with a lot of people in your lifetime. I mean, a lot of people. And you broke free of so much, and you've put yourself first, and you've realized, listen, who cares what they say? That has nothing to do with you, because you got to remember, the people that take all the time and energy to talk about you in your life, they have nothing else better to do but to guess, but to be triggered about worrying about your life so much. And you find that once you grow in life, you find that as very unhealed. And you find that as, well, now I know, you know why you were a target all the time. Because you're hated even more now, because, it's like nobody's opinions, nobody's judgment, nobody's gossip is going to change what God has in store for you, because God is blessing your life regardless of what these people say. And do you realize that in 2025 and 2026, everybody who continues to bring your name up in their mouth, in rooms you are not in, at tables you are not sitting at, they will deal with karma, and God will keep blessing you. And see, God's going to bless you in front of the enemy, because these people are playing games. These people are dirty, they're nasty, they have bad intentions, and they're not real and true. And you're authentic, and that's why you're hated. That's why family members gossip about you. That's why friends gossip about you. That's why you cut off fake people that hated you and you knew it. That's why every time you had a job somewhere in your lifetime, people went against you, people slandered you, people tormented you, okay? People made you feel like a little ant, and that's not who you are. You've been through so many things in your life, a lot of trials and tribulations, and you got through it all. That is the thing, though. You got through it all. And the thing is, if you wouldn't have been through all that stuff in your life, if you wouldn't have been targeted for all those years in your life, you wouldn't be where you're at today. You would not be where you're at today. And, you're seeing the big picture now. You're like, okay, yeah, I lived and learned. You have definitely tapped into your spirituality, and you finally love yourself, and you finally picked up on what you really carry, the energies that you carry. You're intuitive. You're so intuitive. You are so intuitive. And it's hard to explain to people. You can't explain what your gifts are to people, because you might have people ask, how do you know this? How do you feel this, right? Because you have it. You have the gifts of discernment. You are spiritual, okay? You could be a mind reader. You could be a mind reader. You are here to help people. God created you to break yourself free from the prison of others' opinions of you, to be here for a mission to help people that need you. Okay? That is the truth. And everything that was meant to destroy you and break you made you stronger. It didn't make you weak. And that's why the enemy's triggered. It didn't make you weak. You've done everything you had to do in your life for a reason. And when people find you as a bad person and they want to keep bringing your name up when you don't even talk to these people or bother these people, that means they're even more bothered by you because you carry a light. Your energy is on fire and you are living unbothered of these people that are still, till this day, bothered about you. Okay? There's a lot of people that focus too much on the wrong things in this world. They can't focus on their own self, maybe their own growth. A lot of people are in denial that you may have cut off, or maybe that you're about to cut off. They are in denial. These people think there's nothing wrong with their life and there's nothing wrong with them. And that's called denial. See, they think that they're perfect in their own mind. They think they do no wrong. A lot of people live with a perfect image when they're not perfect. And God knows the dark, deep demons that they live with. And God knows what they do. Okay? And for you, you're just so authentic and true. And the more that you've broke yourself out of the prison of other people's opinions and you live free. Isn't that a beautiful feeling? You live free. You don't care. And that's a beautiful thing. And you care about the people that love you truly. And you care about the people that are really in your life for good reasons. You care about the people that didn't hurt you. Okay, there's a lot of people that hurt you in your lifetime and they think you owe them something. They think you owe them some apology for some reason because you're doing what's best for you. Apologize to them because you're authentic. Because see, a lot of people poked at you and they wanted to get a reaction from you. And a lot of these people are dirty and nasty. They wanted you to be around so they could get a reaction out of you on purpose and play games with you and not take you seriously when it comes to your boundaries. And then once you say how you feel, you're a bad person and you're toxic and how dare this person and poor me. I'm getting a lot of people say, poor me, poor me, poor me. These are what these people are. Fake and delusion and manipulators. And you've cut so many of these toxic people out of your life because they think that everybody owes them something. And that is not the truth. And God knows at the end of the day, okay? And you've learned that. Your relationship with God is everything, okay? You know God comes first. You know that Jesus Christ comes first, okay? That is your number one person every single day. And you've prayed your entire life and you know God is real. You have visions that other people don't have. You have so much magnetic energy. Your aura's on fire. You have all that in one. So I'm proud of you, whoever found this video. You have worked so hard to be where you're at today and you should be proud of yourself. And don't let one single person bring you down. And if somebody wants to come into your life and tell you what you need to do in your life, block them immediately. Because they do not need to be a part of your life and they are not in charge of what you do in your life. This isn't their life. And a lot of people need to mind their own business and find a hobby because a lot of people make you their hobby every single day. So keep shining, keep being you. And I'm proud of you. And do whatever your mind tells you to do. And don't care. Do it. Life is short. And this is your shot. We have one shot at life. And God says, do it now. This is your confirmation to do whatever is on your mind right now that's telling you to do.